This video is not made for kids, it's for older fans and adults, so fuck off and enjoy the video.
Luke and the Wishing Well. It was summertime on the island of Sodor, and the little engines in the hills were working very hard. Sir Handel loved the hustle and bustle as he carried on with his passenger trains. Luke hauled trucks of stone from the Blue Mountain quarry and delivers them to wherever it's needed, like the Earl's estate. He loved working in the quarry, but he didn't see many people apart from workmen.
Hello there, Luke. Enjoy your time in the quarry?
I sure do, Skarloey. Sometimes working in the quarry can be very overwhelming. I rarely get the chance to pull passenger trains like you and the others.
Later, Luke pulled into Crowden's Gate. He was delighted to see all the passengers, but Sir Handel was not delighted to see Luke.
Keep your smelly stone away from the passengers.
But it's only stone, Sir Handel.
Passengers and stone do not mix. Now if you'll excuse me, I'd better get going.
I'd like to pull passengers more often, just for a change.
Later that day, Luke was delivering some of his stone to Lakeside. As he pulled into the station, he saw some children standing near a wishing well. Just then, Duke pulled into view.
Afternoon, Luke. Is that your last load of stone for the day?
It sure is, Duke, but I wonder what those children are doing over there.
They're dropping that coins into that wishing well. It recently got added here in Lakeside.
A wishing what?
A wishing well, Luke. You drop your coin in it, and then you make a wish.
A wishing well. How wonderful. Do you think I could make my wish come true?
Who knows? Maybe it might.
Luke's driver dropped his coin into the wishing well, and then he walked back to his engine.
All right, Luke. I've chopped my coin into the wishing well. Now, make your wish.
Okay, driver. I wish I could pull passenger trains instead of Sir Handel.
That evening, Mr. Percival, the film controller, came to see Luke.
Tomorrow, Luke, you will be pulling a passenger train. Wow, thank you, sir. I can't believe my wish came true.
You see, Luke? What did I tell you?
Luke couldn't help but smile, knowing that his wish had come true. The next morning, Luke pulled into Crowden's Gate to collect his passengers when he saw Emily waiting on the platform with her passengers.
Oh, hello, Luke. I haven't seen you little engines quite often.
Hello, Emily. Guess what? I'm going to pull passengers today. My driver dropped a coin in the wishing well at Lakeside, and my wish came true.
Is that right? Well, good luck with that, because you'll be getting a lot of passengers today.
Don't worry about me, Emily. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Once his passengers were on board, The guard blew his whistle and Luke was out of the station. But he puffed too quickly and his passengers were bumped.
Go gently, Luke. You can bump stone trucks, but you can't bump passengers.
Whoops, sorry driver.
Luke puffed proudly through the countryside and along the twisty tracks. He was very pleased to be pulling passengers instead of stone.
Pulling passengers is a grand job. I can't believe my wish came true.
Sir Handel was in the steamworks being fitted with new boiler tubes. Victor and Kevin were working hard. Sir Handel felt lonely. He was missing his passengers. The passengers were missing Sir Handel too. They were having the bounciest, bumpiest ride they had ever been on.
Slow down, Luke. We're not stone.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Whoops, sorry everyone. I'll try to be more careful after my next stop. Oh dear, pulling passengers is harder than I thought.
When Luke got back to the sheds that evening, the Thing Controller was waiting for him sternly.
There have been so many complaints from the passengers, Luke. You should know that passengers are not like stone. You must be gentle when pulling coaches. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I won't let it happen again, sir. You must deliver these engine parts to the steamworks. Victor has been waiting for them all day. All right, sir. I guess that can be my last job for the day.
As Luke was making his way to the steamworks, he was worried about what the other engines would have to say when they found out what happened with his passenger problems. But as he puffed inside with his delivery, he saw Sir Handel looking miserable.
Oh no! My wish has made Sir Handel go to the steamworks.
Sir Handel didn't notice Luke, who felt very bad. The next morning, Luke was backing down to collect his coaches. He tried his best to be gentle, but he shunted the coaches so hard that the upholstery was damaged.
Watch where you're going, Luke. You're not being gentle.
We must Sir Handel instead.
I don't want to pull passengers anymore. I just want everything to go back to normal.
But when Luke arrived at Coven's Gate, where the wishing well was added, he couldn't believe his eyes when he saw that it was closed.
Oh dear, how am I supposed to make my wish if the wishing well is closed?
I'm afraid you'll have to wait until it's reopened for the public services again, Luke.
But I just want to wish for everything to go back to normal, driver. Do you have any coins left?
I've only got one coin left, but I'll have to wait until the wishing well reopens.
Once the wishing well was reopened, Luke's driver was the first to use it. He dropped his last coin, and Luke made one final wish.
I wish I could pull stone again.
Just then, Skarloey arrived with his load of passengers and was surprised to see Luke.
What's going on here, Luke?
Oh, Skarloey, I don't understand. There's this wishing well that got added here in Lakeside, and yesterday I made a wish that I could pull passengers, but then I realized I wasn't being so gentle. I just wish for everything to go back to normal.
Cheer up, Luke. Wishing wells don't run railways. That's Mr. Percival's job. He also wanted me to inform you that Sir Handel just needed some repairs. He'll be back on his wheels first thing tomorrow.
Really? Oh, that's a relief, Skarloey. I can't wait to go back to the busy, bustling quarry tomorrow.
And I can guarantee that the coaches you're pulling will be relieved to have Sir Handel back, despite him calling them cattle trucks many years ago.
Oh, that's all right. I remember when he used to say that nickname to the coaches.
Luke was delighted that Sir Handel was returning from the steamworks, and that everything would soon go back to normal. The next morning, the coaches in the yard were very pleased to see Sir Handel again. They forgot to be cross.
Sir Handel, you're back!
We miss you so much. We're so pleased to see you again.
Yes, ladies, I'm back. I can't wait to see my passengers again.
And when Sir Handel pulled into Provinsgate to collect his passengers, they clapped and cheered when they saw him pull into the platform. Sir Handel beamed happily for the rest of the day.
Thank you, everybody. Boy, it feels good to be back on the wheels again.
Luke was also happy to be back in the Blue Mountain Quarry, shifting slate, moving trucks about, and pulling heavy stone.
I love working in the Blue Mountain Quarry.
At the end of each day, Luke stops near the wishing well at Lakeside. Even though Skarloey had told him wishing wells don't run railways, Luke wished he would never have to pull passengers ever again. Just in case.